Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. Back here for yet another daily shakeup. Time to shake up our thinking about leadership today. In particular, I want to talk about empathy. Now, empathy can be very confusing. It gets confused with the concept of sympathy. And a lot of us think that empathy is bad or negative because it means being sympathetic, and we translate that into weak. But let me suggest a couple of things. So sympathy and empathy are very different. One definition I saw that really resonated for me about empathy is its ability to understand and the feelings of another. And this is one I like particularly. It's the ability to see things from someone else's perspective and not necessarily feel the same emotions because we all have different emotional reactions to situations and behavior and circumstances, but I can put myself a bit in your shoes. In other words, I'm going to accept your perspective and not see it from my perspective, which is rather selfish. Now, sympathy is really about feeling sorry for someone else, and that's not what we're talking about. Now, empathy, think about empathy and compassion. I would say that compassion is often what we provide to others and an experience we provide to others because we have empathy. But here's the reason I want to talk about it. I meet quite a number of people who are leaders, who are in positional leadership roles, who will say, I'm not great at empathy, almost like it's a foregone conclusion. I'm just not good at it. Some of them say, I don't have empathy. Well, take a look at that. Go look up some definitions of what it means to have no empathy. My guess is that's not a title that you want to claim. I'll leave that for you to do the research. The point is that if you are a leader and if you're in a leadership role, and if you want to be a leader, even if you don't have the title of leadership, which to me is what it's really about, leading without position or permission. But if you've got leadership in you and you seek to lead and you've been asked to lead, you've been invited to lead, you're seen as a leader, then it's time to embrace empathy. Because if you're standing here saying, I'm a leader, but I don't do well with empathy, then I'm going to say, you're not a leader. You are not a leader. And if you want to have an argument about there's times that you want no empathy, I'm going to disagree because you can lead through the most difficult times, difficult situations, difficult decisions, and still do it with empathy. And this world needs more of that right now. So bring on the empathy, amplify your leadership. That's the path to greater impact and influence in your leadership, whether it's anointed or chosen by you. Have a fantastic day. Love to have a comment, a like, or even better, share it with your community. Spread the message. Let's get the conversation about leadership and for today, empathy rolling.